We're at what has to be the most interesting nursery in Orange County. Oh, this is really cool. It's a gorgeous day to be plant shopping, and we're here at Seaside Growers. This has to be one of my favorite nurseries. It's really cool. They always have really interesting plants that you can't really find anywhere else. This is cool. I haven't seen this in any other nursery. They have California poppies. That's cute. These are $12 each. They were just telling me that they have a goal of becoming the South African plant place. So any plant that you want that's from South Africa or Australia, this is the place to go. They have really interesting plants like these Grevillea. Grevillea are really cool plants. They come from the Protea family. See how cool they are? But one interesting fact is that these are very sensitive to phosphorus. So you can't have any phosphorus in the soil. But they found a grower who has a really cool workaround that. They have these Grevillea trees that are grafted. So these are the Grevillea Ned Kelly, and they're grafted to the Grevillea robusta, which is like okay to use with phosphorus. So there's a really cool workaround. Otherwise, they were telling me that any phosphorus at all would just fry the plant and kill it. So this is really cool. It's a really clean graft too. This is cool. Where else can you find papyrus? Actual papyrus that they made the first sheet of paper from. That's $15. There's the Grevillea K. Williams. Pretty yellow flowers. This one's grafted onto the Grevillea robusta. But whoever was grafting these, they said that it's a grower in Fallbrook. They did a really good job because I can't even see where some of these are grafted. I've been trying to find one that's a little more pronounced to show you guys. Here's one. They got all kinds of leucadendrons here too. Look at this. This is the leucadendron Safari Gold Strike. That's cool. And here they have some leucospermum. Really beautiful. This variety is the Brandy de la Cruz. They're in large pots and they're $79 each. These are the leucospermum high gold. Beautiful, striking color. And they also have grevilleas that aren't grafted. This one is the Grevillea Moonlight. It's really pretty pale yellow flowers. And the Grevillea Bonfire. I'm guessing that these are more phosphorus sensitive, so keep that in mind. I would guess that they had an awesome selection of plumerias too, and I was right. They have these, maybe like 1 gallon pots or 6-inch pots for $20 each. Some are really tall. They have all kinds of varieties. Ooh, lavender splash. As I was checking out these plumerias, I caught a whiff of the marigolds. They smell really good. They kind of smell like tropical fruit and flower at the same time. Like a candy. It's nice. Now my hand smells. It's tropical fruit, that's what it smells like. I can't pinpoint what fruit, but it's like very tropical. Wow, they have Madagascar palms, the Pachypodium lamere, in several different sizes. It's really cool. These larger ones are $149. I like how tall they are. And the smaller ones are $43 each. Check out the new growth. Over here, they have some Bocarnea recurvata, also known as the ponytail palm. They're great. I'd say that they're hard grown, they're in full sun. These smaller ones are $18. The larger ones are $46. Cool. That one's showing off its caudex. And this is what that grows into. Isn't that awesome? And these are so cool. They bloom. I think it blooms towards the end of summer. That's what mine did, at least. But this extra large ponytail palm is $1,400. So get yourself a small one and grow it huge, and then you'll be rich in plants. I'd say it'd only take about 5 to 10 years if you give it the right conditions. Time I planted one in the ground, and I swear it only took like 4 years for it to take off and become a tree this size. This is the Crassula arborescens undulatifolia. This one's really cool. I love the thick trunks. Basically a curly leafed jade plant. Super cool. This smaller one that's kind of primed for bonsai planting. It's in a shallower pot. That one's $29. And they have some larger ones too. These larger ones, yeah, aren't those trunks nice? These are $45. I kind of like the poodly topiary look of this plant. That's cool. They also have the Crosby's jade plant, where the leaves are a little bit smaller and they're clumped closer together. That one's $29. If you're enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button. They have some large succulents too. These are $26 in the 8-inch pots. I love this big pot of Echeveria pulvinata. It's got beautiful fuzzy red-edged leaves. It's really cool. Reminds me of Christmas. I love this Dudleya Bretonii. Beautiful. Beautiful chalk Dudleya. This beauty's $26. These 4-inch succulents are $5 each. Got some nice San Pedro cacti. They must have just come in because there are no prices on these just yet. I love their cactus selection. Check this out.
No problem, buddy. We'll see you next time. All right, take care.
Beautiful flowers on this Trichocereus grandiflorus. Aptly named, right? Those are some pretty grand flowers. More Dudleya Bretonii. See how big they get. These are so cool. Larger ones are $49. Whoa. And they have this larger Madagascar palm. That's awesome. This one is $2.19. This is cool. It's a rat tail cactus. Yeah, I'm actually touching it. I'm being very careful though. I just haven't seen one planted in such a big pot. And I like the way that it's growing. That is really cool. So this is in a 3-gallon pot and it's $28. So that's what it looks like from the top. That's cool, and you could see some new growth coming out of that little arm appendage. And as we go from the native and desert plants into the tropical plants, the interesting plants keep coming because that's just what they do here. They just have plants that you really don't see anywhere else, like this Ficus salicifolia. Really cool. Also, I'm loving this. There's a volunteer fern growing out of this pot of string of bananas. I'd buy it just for the fern. I don't know where else you could find big begonia trees like these. These are the begonia Paul Hernandez. Like, look how thick this, I mean, it's a trunk, it's not a stem anymore. That's so cool. These huge begonia trees are $49. Look at this leaf. It's ginormous. They have some more begonias. These smaller ones range between $11 and $12. This one that just says angel wing begonia. Not quite like the maculata, but it's very similar. And the leaves are a little bit more shimmery, more silver. This is gorgeous. It's $43. They have an awesome, huge selection of ferns. Does this not look magical? All these ferns are about $45 each, and they have really cool tree ferns too. These are the Australian tree ferns. I love that. Wow. These are so tropical, they caught my eye. This is cool, they have heliconia. I haven't seen heliconia outside of Hawaii. These leaves are beautiful. The heliconia shidiana. Is that right? Shidiana. I'm not making it up. Heliconias are cool. They're related to the bird of paradise, but the flowers are more pendant. They have different sizes of monsteras. These smaller ones are in 6-inch pots and they're $24 each. Like what they did with the place. This whole shaded area is kind of new. They rearranged everything. And now we're at the Ficus tenicas, the beautiful variegated rubber tree. These are $87 each. That's cool. So the area where the Ficus liratas are, the fiddle leaf figs, that's where the begonias were. And it took taking a few steps back to appreciate how big those Ficus liratas are. So bushy. So I guess my mistake was trying to grow them indoors. Whoa, check these anthuriums out. That's crazy. This large bird's nest anthurium is only $39. I mean, $39 is a lot, but not for this huge plant. Okay, and they got some really happy cordylines too. I've never seen them so tall here in California. I'm sure they're around. Well, obviously they're here. But I usually just see this stuff in Hawaii. I'm not used to them looking like dracaenas. These cordylines are $189 each, and they are in 3-gallon pots. This one's cool. Cordyline Black Magic. Whoa, this is cool. Ficus socotrana. These have cool fuzzy leaves. Oh, even the branches are fuzzy. That's so cool. They have 5 Ficus socotranas, and they're all $119 each. They got some 8-inch hanging baskets. I love this. The Aschenanthus. So cool. The lipstick plant is one of my favorites, still to this day. That one's $34. And the Hoya Croniana Super Silvers are $49. Back to the ferns. I always talk about maidenhair ferns and how much I love them. These kind of remind me of that, but they're different. This is the Radianum Fritz Luthi. Looks similar to the maidenhair fern, but maybe it's a little more hardy. That's cute. These are $15 each in this size pot. I love this. Phlebodium aureum, also known as the blue star fern. It's got super cool fuzzy rhizomes. It's one of my favorite ferns. Another fern that I love is the silver lady fern. These are all $15 each. This is cool. I was wondering if they had Strelitzia Nicolai. This is the giant white bird of paradise. I have a couple in single gallon pots and they're $15 each. These are cool. nice, giant. Oh, they're heavy too. I don't know how big the pot is because the plant's just covering it. It's either 8 or 10 inches. I've never seen goldfish plants this huge and full. These are $34 each. And some are even flowering. See that little goldfish right there? And they have a 6-inch one for $18. Oh, I love this one. This one is the candy corn variety. It's really beautiful. Love that. I think I was close to being done because I got more cool plants to show you. Tradescantia nanuk. I know, we see it all the time, right? But have you seen so many flowers? All of these are flowering. These are in 1-gallon pots and they're $15 each. Even have the white variegata, also flowering. They have a nice table with all kinds of air plants laid out. They even have Spanish moss. These are $20 each. Ooh, this is a nice cluster. Tillandsia burgeri. $20 for that. These are cool. These are one of my favorite Tillandsias, the Tillandsia tectorum. These are a nice size. So the smaller ones are $13 and they have slightly larger ones for $20. Ooh, they have more ficus. These are a little smaller. Ficus audries. Oh, that's cool. These are some cool Ficus audries. Love that. These are $87 each. They have some really cool Ficus ginsengs too. These are really interesting. Look at that. This one's $26. I love this larger one for $39. Look how tall it is. They also have the Haworthia tassellata. These are $9 each. Oh, this is cool. They have Albucus spiralis, also known as the frizzle sizzle. I haven't seen him in 6-inch pots yet, so this is pretty cool. $21 for that. Frizzle sizzles, or the Albucus spiralis, is a really fascinating plant. It's got curly leaves, and the more sun you give it, the more curly it gets. So these are really fun to grow. And the flower isn't too bad either. It's really pretty. Ooh, they got some nice variegated Schefflera too. These are nice. Scheffleras are really fun to grow. They're super underrated. I love how the new leaves look when they're coming out and emerging. They come out tiny, so cute, and they just eventually slowly grow into these beautiful variegated leaves. These are also cool. The Abutilon savitzii. These lantern-like flowers are so pretty, and the leaves are variegated. These are in 1-gallon pots and they're $15 each. I'm drawn to both of these. This Schefflera, I guess I should let you know, is a special variety, Atrinet variegata. Noticed another Schefflera variegata over here. Let's see if it's the same. They're kind of different. I don't know if it's just because these are grown in the shade or if it's because these are the Atrinet variegata. Felt some water drops on my forehead. It's probably from this little lantern. That was fun. Everyone here at Seaside Growers is super nice. I highly recommend this nursery. They got really interesting plants and everyone is more than happy to help. Definitely check this out. This is one of Orange County's best hidden gems, I'd say. Had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If you liked this video, please throw me a bone and give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my plant videos, come plant shopping with me. Hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'll make it, but I'm gonna try. So if you could help me out by hitting that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. I also don't want to miss you too much, so if you could show me some love in the comments, I'll meet you there. Bye.
Ocean in between us, still I feel your heartbeat. There's something about you, baby, that makes me feel complete. Nobody's meant to be fighting alone. That's why I'm taking you home. I never felt something like this before, no. Keep coming back for your time at the time. Maybe I'm losing my mind, but I know I'll never leave you behind, no. Baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the moves, yeah, baby, I got you. When you feel like falling, I'll be there to prove, yeah, that baby, I got you. No matter the distance, no matter the hoops, yeah, baby, I got you.